Who did you say the guy's Troy Honeycutt? Is that?
Yeah, yeah,
I
that's
wonder
not
if
him.
that's him. That's
That's
not
not him.
him.
Not that I know. I mean, I know the dude. I seen him not that long ago. I don't think that's him. Um,
And they would have called D and Troy to a table. They would schedule it, but not until this one was done. And then they'll get their text message on digital pool.
yeah,
That is one of the cool things that I like about the digital pool
yeah. I mean, I can't
is
argue
you
with it.
sign up and it'll send you a text message saying you have a match on this table with this person, and then you can score it right there on your phone or on the tablet or whatever.
I mean, I'm beginning to think this camera is not actually on this table. Um,
What's the can you zoom
I
into
mean,
the
no, I
to
can't
the
zoom
score
in.
thing over here?
Table 20. No, I can't. Table 28. Is that D?
I don't know.
I mean, you can't read that screen, so.
Well, it doesn't say Troy Honeycutt,
No, I don't think it does.
and it doesn't say D Adkins.
28. This is 28. I mean, it says
Try
it's 28.
27 or 29, because that when we were doing what Alex and Riley earlier today, it
Yeah.
said 34, but they were on 35, or it said 35 and they were on 34.
Yeah, that's my camera. This is 27. That says it's 28. I mean, that ain't D either.
You're in a match.
Let's see. And that's another thing by it not being at the event. You can't interact with the players. You can't.
Yeah.
I mean, just like this, I can't be like, "Hey, you're up. What table are you on?" or whatever.
And
That's
you
that's
can't really
26.
and you can't really see who's who unless you see them walk right in the light silhouette.
If you're just joining
Oh,
us, obviously it's TvMike here with Derek Reynolds, and we're trying to play Where's D? Instead of Where's Waldo, where's D at? Yeah, that ain't him. That ain't him. It's so, these cameras are so dark.
yeah. We were discussing that earlier when I was commentating over with Mike Cease on the brackets.
That ain't him.
Did you look on digital pool to see whether they've started?
What the hell is that? That's 29. See, listen, if my camera was up there, that would be pretty cool. Because I could get all those tables in that room
Yeah.
from that view.
Yeah, that's the other room. I
Yeah,
always liked playing on that upstairs room because in the middle they have a bleachers, and there's 9 tables there. There's those three, the three that you can see the edges here, and then all the way back, there's three more. And
yeah,
then
their
if you
their
walk
game
out,
hasn't started. The fuck.
okay.
mean, there it is. 715, table 28.
Kind of makes me wonder whether they have them misnumbered on the
Something's
site
wrong.
that they're on.
I mean, I can see how that can happen. He's got to label all these cameras
And then label all the tables and whatever cable goes from here to wherever. You got to make sure that it interfaces right. And, I mean, and they were doing a pretty rushed job. I mean,
fucking looks like Lucky Luke, but I don't know if it is. No, it's not. I mean, where is this?
that
I got his number, but
that's not Ruslan, is it?
no.
Could you see him with a
I'm
beard,
trying to do
maybe?
your game, but I don't even know where you're playing at. It says 28, but that's not where the camera's pointing. All right, let's figure out who these guys are, and then we can figure out what table this is. Because it ain't 28. McGaughy. Okay. I'm a genius, you know.
Yeah.
MC. He's like, yeah. I mean, MCG. It shows up on here once they log in.
Yeah.
Oh, this is insane. Oh, I know one of these guys. It's Stephen McGaughy and Lloyd Moreland. This is table 17. I mean, that ain't right.
To go to 17 and see if they're switched out. Somebody might have just crossed a couple wires. And since Zach lives on caffeine and energy drinks,
Dude, that guy had no. He slept on the couch, like in the other room for like 2 hours. I mean, I guess I'll go to 17, but that's on the floor. That looks like Butch Weimer. I mean, it might be Butchie. Oh no, that's Shane Wolford and his dude. Mike Cease is already doing that. I mean, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Somebody can scour all the cameras and tell me where he's at, because I mean, it's not easy. Table 28. They got these all whacked out, man. Hey, Zach, I'm trying to find D. He says he's playing on 28. Camera 28 is, what did we say, 17?
Yeah.
And this says digital pool table 17 on this one. I just grab cameras and just throw them up. And I mean, there's a lot to think about in this whole thing, the way they're doing it,
Yeah.
because it's all synced together. Like 17 has to be on 17.
But if you have to have Ethernet cables and you have somebody walking from one place over to plug in and they plug into the wrong spot where 17 should be and they put it on 25 or they put it on 19,
I don't.
you know,
Man, this is annoying me.
it all depends on how you set things up. I mean, you being a genius should know that when you have a human factor, that there's a possibility that somebody may get it wrong. Oh,
I don't even think he's playing. It's not in the.
he might have drawn another forfeit.
This file's a waste now.
Bonus ball.
Let me focus. Let me try to figure something out here. Let me move this.
Sorry about that. I kind of fell off. Was trying to look at something else and accidentally got off the stream there. What you doing, Bryson?
Finished my long flipping mission. It was really long.
They're playing bank pool.
Oh, can't play that no more since.
Well, not for a while.
Yeah, until your kidneys start working better.
Well, until I can start getting some of this fluid off my legs, too.
Hi, Bruno. Can I pick you up?
Here, you can sit. He'll jump up on your lap.
Bye-bye.
Oh.
Where are you going?
I gotta go to the patois.
All right, Nick Capolo is playing Anthony Maglino in table 25. Table 25 is one of my cameras, so it's probably going to look better.
No D to be found.
No. I don't think that is Nick Capolo either. He's got a Michael's billiard shirt on. This is supposed to be table 25. That's Matt Kelley from Fiddlesticks. Man, they got this all whacked.
He must have bought back. And that looks like the same. That looks like 34 that he was on earlier.
Oh, man, I gotta figure this out. Matt Kelley's on 24. Matt Kelley is playing on table 24 in the computer. Or wait, what did I say? 25?
25.
Christ.
And 25 is supposed to be somebody else.
Okay. But it's camera table 25. I think that's my 1080 camera. I mean, you see the difference?
Yeah, I do.
Humongous difference. And there's no light up there. It's super dark.
Doggies are
But
going to
I
ape
bet he
shit.
I bet he fix it. I bet he fixes this tonight. Moves cameras around and stuff. Who's Matt playing? Brian Sauerland. Don't know him. Started at
Well, Matt bought back because he lost earlier.
Yeah,
to Michael Durbin.
this is 0-0. They're way behind. This is a 6 o'clock match. D's game isn't even called, dude. They're not even playing. They're not even playing it anywhere, and that was called. It's scheduled for 7:15. Well, there's people that would like to watch Matt Kelley. I don't mind watching Matt Kelley. I'm just trying to figure out what's what. This game with Boosty is over with. The game with Pius is still going.
We must have a feral cat out in the front yard.
Actually, the Pius game is over with too.
So did you have to pay the $60 watch all the live stream tables to be able to do this? Because I saw Zach just posted that 48 tables live streamed simultaneously, and I saw that it was $60.
I changed the names over here. We'll just do this game. I changed the name on YouTube.
Okay.
I mean, this camera looks good, so I wish it wasn't zoomed in so much, but it looks good. Ryan Sauerland, no D. Kind of a odd name. It's Sauerland. So yeah, this first game. There's about 15 people watching. They just check in what's going on. There's actually more than that because there's people watching on Facebook too.
Sorry about that. I was in the restroom. Looks like Ryan Sauerland and Matthew Kelley. Matthew Kelley plays a good bit at fiddlesticks from what I understand. I did one of his matches earlier against Michael Durbin from Cue Maker from Illinois, I guess. Not really many shots out here. Maybe a four railer here. No dice on that, but he does knock a ball in, which will open up a pocket and allow things to be a little more open. Did you get enough to eat earlier? Did you get enough to eat earlier? Okay. There's no corn left. You ate it all. Looks like we're going to stack them up at the bottom here.
I found D. Table 15. He's up 1-0. And the second game's is half done already.
Are you going to stay with this one or are you going to go to that one?
Oh, man. I changed the names already. I don't know what I should do.
Well, maybe your local people from Fiddlesticks will like watching this one better. They get to watch Matt Kelley
some of them,
play.
sure.
I know that Tyler Wren was watching earlier when we were a little bit while he was still at work. He was on his lunch break, was wanting to watch Matt Kelley play. I don't know what the ball count is, but it's still 0-0.
Yeah,
That
that's
looks like he's
correct.
got a nice little cross side. Oh boy, he must have miscued because he went right by that ball. Got a little music in the background here. My son is here beside me watching YouTube, so we have some overlap. I'm sorry.
I don't hear anything.
Now he turned it off. He's watching what I'm watching now. He's trying to see what I'm doing.
What you doing?
Looks like the only shot here is to try and bank this 8 off the bottom rail. Oh, we went after the one ball. I would have banked at the 8 if I had a shot at it.
The 9 ball?
This is Banks. It's first person to bank 5 balls.
So get 5 balls.
Right. But you got to get it by banking them into the rail. That was a good attempt at the 2 railer. Looks as if he left the 4 railer here though on the 1 ball.
Oh.
He's gonna cross face the 2. Good shot there and a hanger. That is the exact kind of shot that I saw Mike Leake shoot and just keep hanging ball after ball after ball. It's kind of tight. I don't think he can
Why isn't he
one rail that. Looks like this will have to be a 3 rail back in the same side. If he wants to bank this 1 ball, it's going to have to be a 3 rail shot. 1 rail, it's too tight, too close to the rail.
So you can't touch the rails?
And he didn't get a chance to make that one. But he leaves Matt a straight back 1
All right,
rail
this is
back
a good
on the
time
wall.
for me to go to the store real quick before they close. BRB.
All right, Mike.
So I gotta get out soon.
Good bank there.
Why
Matt banks that one rail back, and now he's got a good shot on this. Looks like the 2 ball straight back the same way. And just a bit. Oh, he leaves a hanger.
He got 2 hangers. He got 2 hangers.
Yep.
Is that Onyx? Who was that?
I don't know.
Was that you?
Does that mean what?
Were you?
Yeah, probably.
Oh. I'm gonna go talk to Boo.
Go see who's out front.
Nobody's out.
Well, we're all stacked up here now. Not really any banks from there. You might be able to thin that bottom one and go 1 rail, but he elects to just clip one out of the stack and leave him up on the top rail. Still not much of a shot left. There's no cross through there. He's looking at the window, but I don't see too many people making it through that window and making that ball. Looks like it'll be a little bit too high if you hit it good. That leaves a pretty good one railer here on the 4. One rail up in the top right corner. Good attempt, just a bit outside. Did leave a shot on the 9 ball here. Cross corner. Good soft bank. A little tight. Not really a shot here either. Well, it looks like a sellout here, though, if it slows down. Ooh, I don't think that's much of a sellout at this point. You could bank this one, but you risk scratching here. Nice little attempt at the 3 rail on the side. Onyx. Sorry, I got to call my dogs. They're fighting in the other room. One rail bank here on the 8 long rail. Smooth as silk and right in the back of the jar. And safe. Nice little feather shot here. And kind of left the 1 ball, kind of not. Or the 9, whichever one that is. A bit wide. He might sell out this cross-side bank here. I think Matt's going to go for this. Thin this and go 1 rail across. That's 2 good shots in a row. Matt's made. Good safe play. Ooh, thought he was going to scratch there for a minute. So we're down to one ball, so it must be 4-4 in this first game. Doesn't leave much to play from here. Almost best just to knock that one out. Ouch. That one's going to hurt. You go from having a chance to being tied here to now you're looking at giving up ball in hand in the kitchen for an up and down bank that could give away the first game. He hits it fat and leaves a cross face bank here on that 7 ball or 3 ball. With my eyes are looking at a small screen and not great color. Well, looks like a cross side here for Brian. If he can slide this in there, then we'll have our first game under the belt. And it comes up just perfect. So it'll be Brian's break here. 1-0. All right, folks, if you're just now tuning in, Matthew Kelley from Canton playing Brian Sauerland. And we are 1-0. Looks like Brian is from down around Michael's Billiards area in Fairfield, Ohio. So we got 2 Ohio guys playing here. I'm sitting in a bedroom in Columbus, Ohio, and I will be right back.
Oh, what's up, kids? I'm back. Derek took off for a minute. I had to go to the store. Believe it or not, I've had a pot of chili sitting here for like all day that I made last night, and I'm just starting to like get into it. I've been so busy. You got Matt and Brian, and it's tied 2-2. And this was not even the match I was supposed to be doing. I wanted to do the D. Atkins and Troy Honeycutt match, but we couldn't find it because the cameras and the tables are mislabeled. This says they're playing on 24, but this is actually camera 25. It's actually my camera that I shipped down there. That's why the brightness is, it's a lot different. It's a lot better actually. But they got these cameras upstairs. When last year I did 2 cameras on the main floor. There's gonna be games at 8:30. This is the only thing going right now. Matt Kelley is from Canton, Ohio. He's the manager of Fiddlesticks Billiards Cafe. Although you can't get food there, but you can bring food there. They got a Toy Story 4 pinball machine that I like playing a lot. He's the bar manager. Um, and he plays pool occasionally. I actually just had that cue that he has in his hand fixed up. Um, the pin needed replaced, and I brought it to Jacoby, and they fixed it up, and he picked it up at the Derby. I think this is like his favorite game, really. Me and Matt play fairly even. He's probably a little bit better than I am, but he's always running the Monday night tournament at Fiddlesticks. So it's kind of distracting to play pool and do business in pool, like run a tournament, do a stream, whatever. But sometimes he beats some pretty good players. Um, he's around the game constantly, but he doesn't play too much outside of Mondays. Um, Brian, I don't know anything about Brian. But we're playing 9-ball banks. First to 5 balls pocketed legally, cleanly, and called is the winner of the game, and it's a race to 3. Um, Derby City Classic action here on the Billiardnet YouTube channel and the Facebook channel. Somebody messaged Jill Condis and asked her to get some psychotherapy as soon as humanly possible. My my soulmate, who I haven't been with for almost 3 years. This dude's running out now. Bank to 7. Nice. That's probably it. Does he need one more? That's it. Brian comes alive. And there's going to be some games at 8:30, but there's nothing. There's only one game scheduled for 8:30, but that means I know there's going to be a bunch more. It's round 2, obviously. They say scheduled to be scheduled. So they'll start showing up on Digital Pool. Hopefully we can get in sync and pull some good games down for the rest of the evening. I'm sure there's going to be at least one more round, if not maybe 2. They do have 475 players. So I'm going to run some promos, eat this chili, and then I'll come back with some more action. Maybe Derek will join us. Maybe Troy Jones will join us. I'm not sure. But that was it for our friend Matt Kelley. because that was his second. It was his buyback. Brackets are a digital pool. There's about 3 pages of brackets and table scores and all kinds of stuff. If you want to buy the pay stream, go to TvMike.live and I'll give you $10 off the main feature event package, and you get to watch almost just about everything you want. You're gonna creep all these matches up on me soon. I know that. I gotta
Alright
be
guys,
sharp.
here's a new promo of the Let's Get Streaming TV LGS application. Here's all your sections. I'm only going to show you brief tidbits of the sections. You get local channels. You get all your basic and extended channels. You get extra networks. You get Canadian channels. You get UK networks. You get all your premium movie channels. You get kids channels. You get all your wrestling, boxing, UFC pay-per-views. You get all your football, all your baseball, NBA, NHL, ESPN, you name it, racing, all these sections. You get music. You also get a full-featured VOD, which I can't really show you in this, but why get a box when you can actually get the service that the box is run on? You can run this on a mobile, you can run this on an iPad, a tablet, a computer, your Fire Stick, an Android box, whatever you want. Hit me up, it's TvMike. Let's get streaming. Segment. little dashes of color. Here we have another hybrid piece. Impregnated Buckeye Burl, Bird's Eye Maple up here. And then you have Purple Heart, which is a nice addition. And then you also have Bloody Jasper. So there is a lot of resin in this piece. A very plum type color. And also those little purple rings. Nice addition. Of course, as always, this is a one of one. So if you like it, you better hit me up. Thank you. Here is the other unique piece that was in this style. I think this was the first one that the builder experimented on with this process. So we have a full section on the butt, a couple colored rings here, a textured wrap, and then we have the whole forearm casted in the resin. And this is the only one of this style I got that's of this resin. People will talk about this cue, I'll tell you that. I don't know what it is, but I've had so many people ask me about this cue, but nobody's pulled the trigger yet. Somebody pulled the trigger, and nobody else is going to be able to ask about it. So that's how that works. It's a one of one, get it, and then it's gone. Alright, here's one that really stands out that was not made with my materials. Unless maybe some of it was, but maybe that's why I picked it out. But I really like this cue. I mean, this is a real special one. You've got multiple segments of casted resin in the burl dyed. You've got rings. You've got this whole crazy centerpiece here with all this wood figuring. Impregnated burl, ebony, and spalted maple. So the spalted maple is like in there, here, and in the diamond. And then you got these fine points that are actually really sharp. And this one comes with a black 4. And this one's $3,000 with a sticker on it. Probably gonna offer this in a raffle at state tournament coming up. But I mean, you can see all the work in this cue. I love this cue actually. Alright guys, you know the deal.
Are you there, Derek? I got a game you ain't gonna want to miss. Got a game you ain't gonna want to miss, that's for sure. Starts in fucking 10 minutes. I mean, they just put the games up. Oh, excuse me. Table 8, 8:30, Billy Thorpe, Nathan Wallace. Nice Ohio game. Or as they say in England, Belly da Banca. He's the banker. That's what it be. Table 8. All right. I'm gonna restart this. Both of them. Hey, that's Elliot. Also known as Evan's father. It's about to be moved off this table. This is what you call an Ohio special. I bet Derek's gonna jump in here in a minute. I'm gonna restart this. Come back, make sure you like, follow, subscribe to YouTube. Catch all the action. Thanks.